Hey there, everyone. It's your girl Valencia coming back at you on this Sunday, December the 1st of 2024. Looks like we done made it through 2024, y'all. And the world didn't come to an end. But I want to reach out to all of my followers, subscribers, friends, and family on my social media pages and say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And we're going to hope and pray that 2025 is a whole lot more digestible than 2024. But we have to realize we're going to see a whole lot of verdicts coming in on a whole lot of cases. So we just going to have to strap up our boots and get ready for the ride in 2025. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into 2025 with grace, dignity, respect, humanity, and humility. Because we're going to need it, y'all. That's how I intend to go into 2025. We're going to see these verdicts coming in. We're going to see these court cases. We're going to see a whole bunch more chaos because I believe that 2024 was the beginning of the unraveling of a lot of, let's just say, satanic behavior that's been going on. Some of us have had our ideas that things like that were going on. Some of us had no clue. But at the end of the day, I want to send out my personal prayers to all real victims of some of the most inhumane, barbaric, and inhumane things that I've ever seen in my over half of a century on this planet, being inflicted on not just adults, but children. That is what gets me the most because, as all of you know, I have grandchildren. Even with my children, when they were children, I wish a fool would have even thought about trying some of the things that we've heard come out in 2024. Do y'all realize we have had to endure a pretty much inhumane, despicable year? And now what we're going to do is we're going to wash all that filth off and we're going to go into 2025. And what we're going to do is we're going to pray for the best for everybody in 2025. Because I believe what we've been seeing in 2024 is the reason why God says that we have to pray for our enemies. Because they need prayer way worse, much more than we, us, God's children. We've seen a lot of, let's just say, so-called pastors being involved in some of the most disgusting and diabolical, demented behavior. And the one thing about it, they can't tell me that everybody's lying on them. Yeah, you have a few people that try to jump on the bandwagon and ride the wave or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I give them that. Everybody's not telling the truth. But everybody's not lying either. And that's what we have to keep in mind, that we have to keep an open mind until these verdicts start coming and rolling in. And what my prediction, y'all, is in 2025, we're going to see a whole lot more snakes coming out of their holes. We're going to see a whole lot more of the United States of America judicial system finally doing their jobs and stopping some of this madness before any more victims are claimed in such an evil, wicked world that we're living in. But two things for certain and one thing's for sure. This is God's earth. This is God's planet. And some of us are God's people. And one thing that we know as his people is that, first of all, trouble don't last always. And another thing, we all have to reap what we sow. And some people just been sowing some disgusting seeds, people. These pastors going out here. My grandfather was a pastor, so I know what they're supposed to do. They ain't supposed to be out here cheating. My granddaddy had 10, 11 children. No homosexuality. These things are, we're as regular humans are supposed to wrestle with those wicked things. We're supposed to, as human beings. And whatever way you choose to live your life, that's the way you choose to live your life. Nobody can tell you yay or nay. And nobody can judge you. Because most people that are trying to judge somebody's lifestyle, take a look in their lifestyle and see what you see. You won't like it. It'll be ugly, disgusting, and despicable. And the bad part about these things are they're hiding it. Most people that I know that live, let's just say, unconventional lifestyle, they don't hide. They take pride and divide. So I don't know what these so-called, what they call it, on the low, used to be in the closet. But that's a thing of the past. And rightfully so, because everybody deserves to live their life the way they see fit. And it's up to nobody else to judge anybody. Because Lord knows in heaven, if people started judging me, I'd be under God's jail. That's why I'm so thankful and grateful for God's love, mercy, and forgiveness. And I know that we're all capable of it. But you have to know that you're doing wrong, leading a flock astray with lies. Because it's not really their choices. It's the lies. Represent your clique. I know so many homosexual people, and let me tell you something. The one thing they ain't doing is hiding it. And that's why I can intermingle and, have such a wonderful good time with them, and they're not judging me and I'm not judging them, because they're open and they're honest and they're free about their lifestyle. It's not my place to judge them, just like it's not their place to judge me. God can only judge. But at the end of the day, if you are, say you are. Nobody's going to stone you or anything, because that's the lifestyle you chose. And I'm speaking mainly right now to these so-called pastors out here living totally and completely immoral lives of lies and trickery and and deceit. I'm looking for all y'all to get rounded up in 2025. The chickens are coming home to roost, y'all. Just like Malcolm X said, just like my grandparents used to say, and the people that raised me used to say, the chickens are coming home to roost. And one thing you cannot do to God is lie to him and play with him like he's a toy. That's where the problems come in. Not the life that you live or the lifestyle that you have. It's the lies and the trickery and deceit. And the thing that makes me wonder is what you're lying for. Because at the end of the day, we have a whole lot more acceptable, respectable, humane, tolerant, and humble society now. So there's no reason for y'all to lie. It's not like back in the day where you could be ostracized and a whole lot of other things. It's a whole lot more open and free world that we're living in now. So I just don't understand the lies and the trickery. And maybe that's just because I am a brutally honest person. That's why, my lifestyle that I had before, I came back to my center and my being that God made me as a whole human being, free of addictions and all that sort of stuff. Trust me, y'all. It's a freedom that is free. It's a freedom that God gives us that is free. It's the truth and the honesty. I think that has helped to catapult me into good situations beyond my wildest imaginations because I told the truth. And I told the truth because if there's one person out here that can live a better life and walk a better path than I had to, then my life and my truth is not in vain. See, that's the thing about truth. People are talking about, well, this is this person truth, their truth, I'm living in my truth. And I'm saying to that, what does living in your truth mean? Because there's only one truth. There are billions of people in the world. If everybody individually had their own truth, there would not be God's truth. Because God's truth is unique. It's only one way to tell the truth, and that's to tell the truth. And I think that's why a lot of them getting caught up now, because they done spurned so many lies. Now, I'm not even going to name them. Oh, we having a attack on stage. Oh. Now, bruh? Now? Like, really? And those of you that don't know who I'm talking about, send me a comment or, a DM or something, and I'll tell you who I'm talking about. But I know that he's trying to destroy people that are telling the truth and putting truth on his lies. So I won't speak his name. Matter of fact, it's two of them that I can think of right off the top of my head that has just been bombarding the news with nonsense. See, this is the type of nonsense that I had to work my way through when I was trying to find my child. People just don't understand. You can't play about serving God. You have to be about it. And then when their quote unquote empires start crumbling, you can't blame nobody but yourself. Because an empire built on lies and trickery and deceit has only one outcome. It's going to fall. And it's going to fall hard the longer. That's why we see old Sean. 3 bail attempts, bruh. And they ain't let you out. That's why all money ain't good money. And it's the love of money that's the root of all evil. Money doesn't bother and do anything to anybody. Just like a gun doesn't until you pull the trigger. Money is not a bad thing. It's the love of it that get these people so caught up till I guess they lose their way. And we all have from time to time. So, me personally, I'm praying for them. Because the one thing that they need right now, y'all, is prayers. And this is why God says we have to pray for our enemies. They need prayers more than we do. We doing and trying to follow God's word and God's law. They're not. That's why God says we have to pray for our enemies. Get it? So we all going to pray for all of them. And in the meantime, and in between time, we're going to do our cakewalk into 2025, resting in the fact that God loved us so much that we made it through 2024. So this is your girl Valencia signing off this Sunday, December the 1st, 2024. Saying you all know I'm going to be back before Christmas. But I wanted to say Merry Christmas. I hope everybody's having a happy and blessed and safe holiday season. And I will be talking back at y'all a little bit later. As y'all know, I'm always going to come on here with my little 2 cents. And feel free to like, share, subscribe, and follow me on all my social media platforms. I have a YouTube channel. I'm on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and some more, y'all, but I can't think of them. Anyway, don't beat me up, I'm human. But in any case, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for all the love and support that you all have shown me in 2024. I send all the love and support right back to you guys. I think that's one thing that one of my followers said, so accessible. That's because I don't just have people contacting me without contacting them. Because advocacy and activism, which is my centerpiece of life right now, is very important. And I never want somebody to try to contact me. You don't know what people be going through. And need me to just give them a word of encouragement, empowerment, upliftment that can change the whole trajectory of their day. If I can just help somebody get through their day, everything I've gone through in life, including losing my child, is not in vain. And you all know, Unique is not the only family member I've lost over these last 14 years. Countless. And that's only because hate to count 'em. Love to think about 'em, but don't like having to count 'em. So on that note, what I will say is, I love you guys. I know you guys love my crazy self too, because of the loving feedback that you all send me. Really am. I can't help myself but to respond, because the love is so real and so genuine and so thoughtful. Till if you can make me laugh, I could try to make you laugh too. So, on that note, we're all going to have a very Merry Christmas. I will be talking to you guys later. Love you. Bye.